Hey there, what's going on, you guys? Kate McShay here, coming to you from one of the beaches near me in Washougal, Washington. So this is my morning walk that I'm taking, where I kind of stop and reflect on some things, do some planning. Can't really see Mount Hood, but it's like right there behind me. It's this big mountain that's located near where I live. So basically what I'm going to talk to you today about is, if you're on this video, it's because you're looking for some MLM secrets. And I'm going to share with you one of my number one major MLM secrets that I started using in order to start creating some momentum in my business. And this is going to be a 2-day video series, because some of our subscribers have asked for our video series again. I haven't done one in a little while, and they seem to really like it, so why not? So basically, what I'm going to share with you today is I'm going to share with you one thing that I started doing that drastically changed my business. And it really has nothing to do with tools. It has nothing to do with a skill. It actually has to do with who I started hanging around with and who I started listening to. So here's the whole thing. If you want to start having success, you need to surround yourself with successful people. So I'm talking about surrounding yourself with 6, 7, 8-figure earners. Now, can you do that every single day? Probably not. I can't. But there are some things that you can do. You can buy their trainings, subscribe to their email list, become their friend on Facebook, like their fan page. There's lots of different things that you can do in order to actually be able to connect with these people and learn from them. Because the truth is that your exact paycheck, right, your value is the average of the 5 to 7 people that you hang out with. So if you hang out with people who make $25,000 a year, the average income you're probably going to make is $25,000 a year. Now, that doesn't mean you have to stop hanging out with those people. Please, no. I have best friends in all different areas and all different walks of life. But what I'm saying business-wise is that, who are you hanging around with, and what are your goals? If your goals are to retire from your job, pay off your debt, be at home with your family, then you need to be hanging around with people that already have that, so that can rub off on you. So you can learn the things that they do every single day just by talking with them, just by listening to their posts, listening to their trainings. Meeting them at live events is one of the biggest things that we ever did in order to actually really drastically change the way that we ran our business. That's the stuff that you have to do in order to start seeing a difference. And if you have big goals, if you only want to make $100 a month, then keep doing what you're doing. But if you have big goals, like I know a lot of you do, and you have big dreams and accomplishments that you want to do with this business, you got to start changing who you hang around with. So my biggest suggestion is to obviously subscribe to people's lists, get on their trainings, do anything you possibly can to get around these people, but most importantly, get to live events. That's what's going to drastically change it, because guess what? You get to talk to those people. You get to pick their brain. It's like having one-on-one coaching with them, at any point in time. And you get to ask them exactly what you want, and they'll give you your answer. And they'll probably give you better feedback than you would have ever expected. So here's a couple of things that I'm going to deliver to you. I'm going to give you options to at the bottom of this video. There's 2 links at the bottom of the video. There is one link to actually head to a live event, to give you access to a live event where you can talk with those 6, 7, 8-figure earners, as well as you get to meet me and talk to me one-on-one, which would be pretty cool. I'd love to do that. Now, you got to click that link below. And then there's also one, we've just recently been named Members of the Month for one of our companies, and there was an interview that we did. And so if you don't know us too well yet, and you want to get to know our story, get to know our journey from where we started to where we are now, then click that link as well. And there's like a 20-minute interview, so you'll get to know us a little bit better. So again, stick around our channel, because day 2 is going to be awesome. Day 2, I'm going to talk about exactly what we did for about a year in order to get us to where we are now, seeing the success that we're having, signing up. I think we've got 45 people signed up into our business this month, as well as we're around maybe generating 1,600 leads just in this month alone. So make sure you stick around for day 2, because I'm going to tell you exactly what we did in order to start creating momentum in our business. Hope that this gave you some value today. I'm going to go continue my walk on the beach, so take care and come back and visit soon.